Get ready, ladies and gentlemen, for talking trash. Yeah, listen to how regular men talk about sports. Football, baseball, basketball, hockey, boxing, MMA. We're gonna cover it all. So get ready, cause we're about to talk some trash. Hey, what's good? It's your man DU. It's your man DU, and it's another Sunday at Talking Trash. How's everybody doing out there? This is Memorial Day weekend, right? Beautiful weekend. Yo, real quick. Yo, toothpaste, which is necessary, right? And something to drink, and drinking something is not a good combination, right? Like, you brush your teeth. I mean, you ever experienced this? You brush your teeth and then you drink something that's cold, like water. It's refreshing. But if you brush your teeth and then drink anything else, like soda, tea, it's just not the same, right? It's like it's got a terrible, like, it leaves it with a terrible aftertaste, right? But hey, that's about nothing. But listen, I'm going to tell you, first of all, you got to get yourself a Pulsar hat, right? You got to get yourself a Talking Trash stainless steel water bottle. You need those. And where you can pick those up at is at Pulsar Entertainment LLC .mybigcommerce.com. Pulsar LLC. No, I'm sorry. Pulsar Entertainment LLC .mybigcommerce.com. Yeah, get yourself a Pulsar hat, a Talking Trash stainless steel water bottle, a Cornerstone hat. And again, that Cornerstone project coming out soon. You gotta get on it. And shout out to my people with the original man line. It's me rocking their P7. Picked up a P7 shirt, the lemonade version. You know what I mean? Great line, great line. But what I want to talk about today, real quick, is the All NBA teams, right? The All NBA teams. If you didn't know, they put the list out for the All NBA teams, and they got the first team, second team, third team. So on that first team is Giannis, who averaged 29, 11, and 5. The Joker, who averaged 27, 13, 8. Doncic, who averaged 28, 9, and 8. Devin Booker, who averaged 26, 5, and 4. And Jason Tatum, who averaged 26, 8, and 5. He made the first, that's the first team, first All NBA team. Now, my discrepancy with it is that I believe Embiid should be on that first All NBA team. I heard that you can't have but one big man, right? Or one center. But I thought basketball was positionless now. I thought basketball was positionless. So we got Giannis. Even though Giannis actually like doesn't play center, so to speak, he's still 7 feet, right? So realistically, if you wanted to put Giannis in a center spot, you could. The Joker, who's technically, yes, a center. But when you just talk about first all NBA team, if basketball is positionless now, why Embiid isn't on that first all NBA team, man? You know? Like, really? Yeah, Giannis should be first all NBA. Giannis is probably the best player. Is probably the best player in the NBA, right? Hands down, right now. Joker, definitely first team all NBA. You know what I mean? You can't deny those numbers 27, 13, and 8. 27, 13, and 8, man. Come on. 27, 13, and 8. Gotta be kidding me. And then Doncic, of course. Doncic, although he's not LeBron when LeBron was in his prime, Doncic is still a heck of a player and he's still young. Booker or Tatum, I would have taken off in favor of Embiid. I would have taken off Booker or Tatum in favor of Embiid. Take your pick. Anybody. Booker or Tatum in favor of Embiid. Hold up. I forgot something. I need my lights. Right? I need my lights. I ain't have my lights on. Shine a light on them. Hey! Right? Yeah. But Booker or Tatum, I would take off. Right? One or the two. Now, the second team was Durant, Curry, DeRozan, Embiid, and Morant. I have no problem, absolutely no problem with this list, again, except for Embiid. I think Booker or Tatum should be second team, and Embiid should be moved up to first team. Durant, 29, 7, and 6. Curry, 25, 5, and 6. Curry getting ready to play for an NBA championship, but I'll talk about that later. DeRozan, 27, 5, and 4. Embiid, 30, 11, and 4. Hold up. Let me say this again. Embiid, 30, 11, and 4. I want to say it again. Embiid, 30, 11, and 4. Stop playing with me. How he not first team? And then you got Morant, Ja Morant, 27, 5, and 6. Holla back. All right, so now, third team All NBA. We got James, right? Paul, Karl Anthony Towns. And when I say James, I mean LeBron James, right? That's who I'm talking about. I'm talking about LeBron James. And got Chris Paul, Karl Anthony Towns, Siakam, Pascal Siakam, and Trae Young. That's third All NBA. I have no problem with James being on third All NBA. Matter of fact, James averaged 38 and 6. 38 and 6, man. This man is at the tail end of his career. 36, 37 years old? 36, 37, something like that. And he's averaging 38 and 6. 38 and 6. Incredible. Then you got Chris Paul. Chris Paul has some of the lowest averages out of all the All-NBA team selectors, the people that were selected for the All-NBA team, Chris Paul is averaging 14, 4 and 10. 14 points, 4 rebounds, 10 assists. I believe the 10 assists was the determining factor. And the impact that he had on the Phoenix Suns. Phoenix Suns, we all thought was going to be playing for an NBA championship. They haven't. They're not. But Chris Paul made an All-NBA team. Karl Anthony Towns. Yeah, I ain't going to lie. Kind of suspect to me being on an All-NBA team. I used to want Karl Anthony Towns on the New York Knicks. But when I think about it, I don't know. But he did average 24, 9, and 3. And I can't think of anyone else to put in his place on third team All-NBA right now. But my biggest, not sure player on an All-NBA team is Pascal Siakam. Pascal Siakam made an All-NBA team averaging 22, 8, and 5. 22, 8, and 5, Pascal Siakam. Pascal Siakam had a great second half of the year, right? But if I could put anybody in Pascal Siakam's place, it would be Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler should be here in place of Pascal Siakam. Pascal Siakam, I'm not even going to lie. I don't think he's a third team All-NBA. He's not an All-NBA team player. Good player, but All-NBA? Heck no. 22, 8, and 5? Pascal Siakam? Jimmy Butler should be in his place. That's a fact. I'll put Andre Wiggins in his place. I'm going to keep it a buck. The type of season Andre Wiggins had, Andre Wiggins played his role and was an important piece on the Golden State Warriors. Tell me debate me that Andre Wiggins shouldn't be on an All-NBA team. Debate me. In front of Pascal Siakam? Debate me and tell me Jimmy Butler shouldn't be on an All-NBA team in front of Pascal Siakam? You gotta be kidding me. I want Pascal Siakam off this team if I'm voting. Off this team. And if I had to vote for Kyrie Irving compared to Pascal Siakam, even though Kyrie Irving didn't play but so many games, I'm voting for Kyrie Irving. Because I don't think Pascal Siakam is an All-NBA player at no time. And of course, Trae Young. Trae Young, 28, 3, and 9. Big 9 assists for Trae Young. 28, 3, and 9. Trae Young. Now, again, I talked about, Andre Wiggins being an All-NBA team. But let's talk about the team, the real All-NBA team, the Golden State Warriors. Golden State Warriors. Everybody said the dynasty is dead, right? But throw up the rock, the dynasty continues. The dynasty continues. And it's just in a different shape, form, and fashion. It ain't Sean Livingston. It ain't Bogut. It ain't what's my man name? No, matter of fact, he came back. He's on the bench. But I can't think of his name right now. But now it's Clay, Steph, Draymond, Wiggins, and Jordan Poole. Oh, I'm sorry. It ain't Durant no more, right? Durant is gone. And Golden State is back in the finals. When Durant left and my man Draymond grabbed that rebound that led to Durant leaving. You know, when Durant was in the corner on the side, when Draymond grabbed the ball and was clapping his hands like, yo, let me get the ball, because you know who I am. I'm Kevin Durant. This is what I do. I shoot the rock. I get buckets. And, Draymond totally ignored him. And I was like, man, I'll get rid of Draymond. You don't ignore Kevin Durant. And Draymond definitely did it on purpose. He chucked. He went coast to coast, missed the basket. Durant and the Golden State Warriors wound up losing that game. And Draymond was calling Durant all type of BITCHs. BITCHs. And then you saw, you ain't got to read Leipzig to really see it. Like, you can hear it through the TV. Durant was like, yo, that's why I'm out. That's why I'm out. And right then and there, even myself, I was like, the dynasty is over. The dynasty is dead. Nas throw that rock up. The dynasty lives. The dynasty lives. After 2 hard, long years, the Golden State Warriors is back in the NBA Finals. They're back in the NBA Finals. You got Draymond. You got Steph. Steph is a new and improved Steph, man. Steph got muscle. Steph is a leader. He still, of course, he got that gun, that jump shot, best shooter in the world. And even though Clay is still not the Clay from 3-4 years ago, he's still Klay Thompson. He still can shoot the rock. And then you got Jordan Poole, who can shoot the rock. You got Kuminga. You got Moody. Listen. And then, man, I don't even want to think about when they get Wiseman in the mix. And Wiseman is a big man that can stretch the floor. The kid is good down low, but he can stretch the floor too. Now, the thing is, who's playing the Golden State Warriors? Later on this evening, Boston is going to play Miami in Miami. Boston had a chance to take out Miami in Boston. They blew it. You're up 3-2. You're going back to the TD Arena in front of your home fans, and you don't put Miami to sleep. I thought Boston was going to take Miami out of here. Send them good night. Like, yo, night, night. Night, night, Miami. Night, night. But Jimmy Butler thought otherwise. That's why he should be on the third All-NBA team, at least. Jimmy Butler killed him with 47. 47. He's like, yo, Jimmy Butler ain't having it. Jimmy Butler's going to give you these buckets. Jimmy Buckets, that's right. Jimmy Buckets Butler. Boston, you had your chance. You had your chance. So tonight, we will see who plays the Golden State Warriors. And my pick, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be Miami. I thought Boston was going to win, but you're going back to Miami. You're going back to Miami. After you had the chance to take these guys out, after you had the chance to send these guys home, you had the chance to send them packing and have them saying good night. Be like, night, night. Night, night. Night, night, Miami. You had a chance to tell them that. But Boston blew it. So it's going to be a Golden State Miami Heat series. Let Jimmy Butler go for another 47 and it's a wrap for sure. Right? And hope everybody enjoys the game. And I will too. And before I get out of here, I can't sign off without addressing what went on recently, where 21 people lost their lives. And first and foremost, my prayers and deepest condolences to all the family members that lost someone, that horrible shooting in Texas. Kids, babies, and it was teachers, right? Teachers that and for me it's mad, it's really emotional because these are babies, man. I have grandchildren that age, and we recently had the Buffalo shooting. Just got over the Buffalo shooting. We got 2 mass shootings in a matter of 2 weeks. And for me, Buffalo hits home. Buffalo hits home, man. Sooner, like me and my wife, we had the TV on and my phone was downstairs. So while my wife was upstairs, she immediately gets on the phone with my daughter before I can even, because as soon as I heard the Buffalo shooting, I was like, oh, my phone's downstairs. I'm running downstairs to get my phone. And I didn't even know my wife heard the TV and people on news, I believe it was on CNN, talking about the Buffalo shooting. And I didn't say anything to my wife, just not to alarm her. I was just going to get down on the phone and call my daughter to make sure everything was good. But before I could even get downstairs, my wife, she was on the phone. God, thank God, everybody, my daughter and everybody that I love in Buffalo was okay, physically. I know mentally that shooting has taken a toll on the Buffalo community. And that's what evil wants to do. They want to hurt a few to terrorize many, and we can't let them do that. And then following right behind it was this Texas shooting. And then again, evil, where you're targeting children. So what I'm going to say is that, one, miss me step off with that, the whole your best speech, getting in front of a camera, having a press conference. If you're not going to change these gun laws, if you're not changing these gun laws, miss me with that. For all yo, look, a politician came to my door, knocked on my door, because he was campaigning, some assemblyman. And at the time, I couldn't talk to him. And now that I think about it, I should have, because this ain't the first time politicians knocked at my door. I had politicians knock on my door and said for their vote, hey, if you vote for me, if you ever need me, just call on me. And I held them to it. And I'm going to say that politician name was Espinoza. His name was Rafael Espinoza. And I held him to it, and he came through. I should have talked to him, because for any politician that is not talking about gun control, is not talking about changing these gun laws, I'm not trying to hear you. I'm not trying to hear you. And miss me with that talking about, yo, the NRA ain't shooting nobody. Now the NRA has those dollars that's in that White House or in them Congress, in the Washington D.C. building, between those walls, lobbying, spending money to keep these gun laws lax. There's no way that an 18-year-old individual can walk into a store like I walk into a store and buy assault rifles like I'm buying a Snicker, like I'm buying a bottle of water. I looked up the gun laws for all 50 states. And the gun laws for all 50 states, what was noticeable to me for a lot of these states was that there was no background check. It was easier to buy a gun than for someone to get their license, their driver's license. Like when a lot of young kids started losing their lives for driving drunk, and those mothers came together, mad, Mothers Against Drunk Driving. Mothers Against Drunk Driving. That's when seatbelts came into place, like the seatbelts. Everybody started wearing seatbelts, and you were, like, hey, they started bringing up ideas. Hey, don't drive drunk, and the penalties for driving drunk. Hey, take a cab, or now take an Uber, right? A lot of stuff started coming into place, and we're a safer community for it, right? And our sensibilities have changed. Our sensibilities need to change with guns. Yeah. Don't sit here. Don't see me, or don't get in my comments, or whatever, whoever. Don't talk to me when we're talking about saving the lives of young people. We're talking about 19 young people who won't get the chance to experience the wonders of life. Those young people, babies, will never experience going to college, will never experience graduating, will never experience having children, will never experience actually making love to someone or loving someone other than their parents and siblings. or achieving the highest goals that they wanted to achieve. Those young people, those young babies, got cut down early, extremely early. So miss me with all that talk, political talk. These adults need to sit down and change these gun laws so they can figure out how to save our babies. Schools. Now, I, I, I might be wrong. No, I don't think I'm wrong. The first school shooting that I've ever heard of, I worked in one of the school in that school the year after. And that was Thomas Jefferson High School here in Brooklyn, New York. It wasn't a mass shooting. It was essentially black on black crime, right? And that made the school system change their procedures. Heavier security, metal detectors. And you have places where kids go to school, there's no security, there's no metal detectors. School was a safe haven. Like all the places that were safe havens are no longer safe havens. Evil is coming into the church, it's coming into the schools. It has to stop. There has to be, like, look, there has to be a change. And don't tell me if we don't try to change some of these gun laws, it's not going to make a difference. Whoever believes that is 100% wrong. 100% wrong. And my view is not debatable. But again, my prayers, condolences, and I shouldn't have to be saying this. I shouldn't. But my prayers and condolences goes out to the families from Buffalo and in Texas. It's your man to you. Have a great Sunday. Enjoy your Memorial Day. Peace. I'm out.